Need something?
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
That amulet. I've seen the Nords wear these when they're looking to marry. With your strength, the most well-known stronghold is Dushnik Jarl. Here, I'll mark it down for you. Fight well.
What a curious city. It's so open.
That's a decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by
You don't want to go up there. A dragon! It's attacking!
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ulsa. Sled.
It's watching me. This is worse than I thought.
I'll be damned. You did it! Wait, something's happening. God's above!
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? In Skyrim. They could teach me a few things yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Your skin's as pale as the snow.
Take your
You
time.
scared of sunlight or something?
Die of thirst in the heat of this.
Huh?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
I don't
You
think
give
you'll
an old
follow.
man
Come
hope.
on.
Yeah.
I have a plan.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malbor. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused?
Yes?
I was thinking I'd knit a couple of blankets, sell them to Lucan. Would you like to make one? Might be fun, working together.
Well... See, the thing is...
Sure, Crown. There are things ladies like us are supposed to do. We talked about this.
I'm sorry, Mother. I can't help it. All that stuff you like to do, it's just so boring.
Oh, no. Keep me out of this.
Oh, you're breaking your mother's heart, you know that?
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Yeah?
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's... exactly what I'd imagined.
Yes? All right then.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rickard. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Waiting.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
You betrayed us!
You should tell Traitor!
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
I deserve to speak!
Need something? What do you need?
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Gonna
Don't
get
like
cold
those eyes
tonight.
you got.
Might
There's a
want to
bad
at least
hunger
cover
to
your
them.
delicates.
Oh, did you need something?
Aye.
Need something?
It shouldn't have been like this.
Somebody get that fool a blanket.
Ought to put on some clothes. Bound to upset some people.
Yeah.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please? Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. And you are? Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more about
I
it.
am so
What is it,
sorry to
Malborn?
interrupt. It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of
Arinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifle.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
What can I get for you? I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir. Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy. See ya.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I miss it. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. I need to lock the door behind...
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky. You wish to defeat me? Impossible!
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. We have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to get the rest of your payment.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already?
Force Brother! Force Brother!
Oh well, must have run off.
I told you. I don't know anything. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. If you like, but we need to find a way to unlock that trap door.
takes care of that. Oh.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
Yeah?
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Need something?
You made it out alive, at least. Did you learn anything useful? Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? Figures the Thalmor would be on his... You mean Esbern? He knew obsessed with it, really. Nobody... You'd better... Oh, just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. Do you need something?
Yes?
Mind yourself with that fire. Don't burn anything down now.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
What is it?
Good morning.
Yes?
Good to see you again, friend.
Good morning.
Huh?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Done and done.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
There's the blade.
What was that?
Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor! The Thalmor's memory is long.
Ah, so tender. Come here, you juicy morsel.
This place makes me a little uneasy.
Go away! If my friends find out, I told you to go away. I'm not opening this door for anybody. Ah, Delphine really is alive, then. You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want.
These
This'll
people
just
seem
take a
nervous, which makes me nervous.
This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in. Make yourself at home. Please, come in. Mustn't talk in the rat way. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her, yeah. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? So, Delphine keeps up. I thought she'd have realized it. Haven't you... Aldwin, the no one... I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Yes. Oh, it seems that the gods have... What? Then we must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
There's the
Whoosh!
That'll teach you.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Protect yourself.
Yeah?
Delphine. It's good to see you.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes. Dragonbone. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main... Nakaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time.
Oh,
one
what is
of
it?
the wonders of the ancient world. Its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. We'll meet up near Karthspire.
I'm okay with the dark, but I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Who's there?
Done and done.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just take this coin purse off your hand.
Where'd you come from?
Boot you got there. Damn you!
That'll teach you.
Thank you.
Who's
there?
What was that?
Time to end this little game. Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
there? That'll teach you.
Yes? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yes?
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
Need something?
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
for you!
Done and done. I'm surprised my father didn't want to live out here.
Let's get this over with.
Huh? Who's there?
Come and face the core.
Get it now while we can.
Lorcan's eyes, you're an ugly one, aren't you?
Not like this. How glad you put myself on. Will you fall down and...
Let's get this over with.
Remember how to fight.
Forsworn forever!
Get it now while we can.
I wasn't looking for trouble. James has come I've heard this shouting, but never seen it. Fascinating.
Let's keep moving. Be careful. The Forsworn are just as dangerous as they look.
Over here! You've already...
Stay alert.
I
They
still
may not
remember
come.
my old...
I was always taught to avoid these types of villains. I think I see why now.
You can still run. Not too late. I think they're gone.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework.
We've got to get this bridge down. Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left behind.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Ah, here's the blood. Seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
If
Look
you
here.
need help drawing
You see how
some
the
blood,
ancient blades revered
let me know.
Cyrodiil?
It's done it. Look, it's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in the sky.
An amulet of Mara? You're... Looks like you got someone already.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
Hmm? Hmm?
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout, then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades good, when Misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped with a thrice blessed.
Amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes, for matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin? Yes, for matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand. The Blade. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Lostovakin, Strundul, Rockventinvak, Pardonax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. And the decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Parthenax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just
unlikely. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
You all right? Need a ride?
Look like you might be sick.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Well, hello.
Get up there.
Did you see a dog out there?
All right then.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it. Where'd you... That'll teach you. Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back. Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
That'll teach you.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees. Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer. Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls. Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow. I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally rewrite the prophecy as we see fit. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Time to end
Los
this.
That'll teach you. Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean. Done and done.
Force! Force!
Something's not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble. Who's there?
Boost! Boost!
Done and done. Who's there?
Boost!
Done. Boost! I heard something. That'll teach you.
Boost! Boost!
Where'd you come from?
Boost!
That'll teach you. These people were... Why would anyone want to set up camp here?
Boost!
you hear something?
What was that? Time
Thought
to
I
end.
heard
Done and done.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel. Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum. Yes, let me show you.
This is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Arch-Curate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long. Go. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's foot. The first lay at the end of Dark. There are 5 caves. But before I send you on your... Once you've looked, they will allow you to draw this. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now. Done and done. Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you. Where'd you go? That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? Done and done. Looks like these Falmer are dead. Where'd you come from? Who's there? That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you. Boost! Who's there? That'll teach you. Chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, I only wanted to keep. Who's there? Almost doesn't even look real, you know?
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere. Who's there? Done and done.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Boost! 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 Boost!
That'll teach you. Never saw anything like this back on the island.
Boost!
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom. May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
open that one, we'll be able to move around this valley a lot faster.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum. May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Force Ruda!
It almost doesn't even look real, you know?
Force Ruda!
Who's there? Poor thing.
Force Ruda! Force Ruda!
Not the most solid construction here. About what I'd expect.
Force Runner! Force Runner!
Something's not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble. I knew I heard something. Done and done.
Force Runner! First, Runner! First, Runner! Look!
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment. May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
That has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it. This is a statue of Ariel, but it's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in here. These Falmer they're frozen in the ice.
I love
I wonder how long they've been like this.
Where
did you come from? Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
I knew I heard something.
Boost! Boost! Boost!
Fight.
Boost! Boost! Boost!
I'm not gonna die like this.
Boost! Boost!
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's falling down the ceiling!
Finish them!
Get him out while we can! I'm not gonna die like this.
Boost! Boost! Boost!
Boost! This has gone on long enough!
You're lying.
Boost! Well, my life is
Boost! Boost!
No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
The beast. day for you. I'm not gonna die like this.
Fall and blood spill!
Sorry it had to be this way.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me. Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
That'll teach you. Who's there?
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
Finish them!
Who's there?
This has gone on long enough!
Your life ends here.
While my life is long.
Who's there? know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery
Where'd you
is
come
this?
from? Done and done.
First,
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Werther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire. I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you. You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. Well, before we spoke to my mother in the soul cairn, I would have said we bring the bow to my father. But after everything with her, I don't think we can trust him. I keep thinking that there's got to be another way, but he'll turn on us both the moment he gets the chance. No, he has to die. We have no choice. Thank you. Somehow I knew you'd understand.
I trust you're faring well. It's good to speak to you again.
never should have come here.
Where'd you come from?
Boost!
Done and done. Who's there? Done and done.
Hmm?
Hmm?
First kill is always the best. Blood has never tasted as sweet since.
Who are you?
Yes? It sounds like... Sure. Do you... Let's just get this over with. I think you'll need to find some arrows first. Only elven ones will work for this, remember?
So, you've returned. Is your pet keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? Boots! You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to... I knew it was only a matter of time. A small price to pay. You've simply used Serana in an attempt to take away what should rightfully be mine. Ah, I see you've been speaking to Valerica. If only it were so. Yes, quite. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
Very well, then. You leave me no choice. I will
Can't hide from us.
I'll rend the flesh from I'll rend the flesh
That'll teach you.
Your own father.
Now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here, for as long as they'll let me. I think we can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear. You're sweet, and I'm not stupid. I can see what you're getting at, but that's just not something I'm going to be able to do. Ever. Given how I've lived, what I've done, I can't ask the gods for a blessing like that. Alright, if you say so. That's what I wanted to hear.
My congratulations on defeating Harkon. Lord Harkon defeated. I never imagined I'd see the day. My lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this is not easy for you.
He was out of control, Garen. It had to be done. I'm not happy about this. He was still my father. But I suppose my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else.
Of course, my dear. All will be well now.
Need something?
Look!
Rare trinkets and the finest oddities from Morrowind. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
I presume you're bothering me for a
Exotic
good
ingredients.
reason.
I have them all. Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
Never done an honest day's work in your life? I can take a hint, lad. You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Beautiful marbles and gleaming gems.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Racket Fanagan. Face butcher is more like it.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. Blessings of Mara upon you. You wish to be married? It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Your wedding will be held tomorrow, from dawn until dusk. Don't be late. You don't want to miss your own wedding. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Try not to set anything on fire, all right?
This place makes me a little uneasy. I have to admit, I'm impressed. I didn't think you had the spirit for it.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I hope so.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever? Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Speak.
So. Suit yourself. I'm surprised you think you can manage without me, but it's your choice.
Need something?
Yes?
Where you been?
Papa, you're home. Wanna play a game? Aww. Breathe it. What is it? What is it? Thanks.
Ma took me to the market. We saw this huge fish. I bet even you couldn't lift it. Wow, really? What'd you get me? This is great! Wow, thanks!
What do you need, my Thane? What do you need, my Thane?
What a curious city. It's so open. Oh, what is it? Anything good?
I am your sword and your shield.
Mama took me to the market. There were lots of pies and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to bake one.